The last time Deshaun Watson played in a game was January 3rd, 2021. Mad Dog, I want to go on the field here, though, now. Is Deshaun still among the elite quarterbacks?
Well, still, I don't know if he even ever got there.
What?
Still, he's been playing for 3 years. He won one playoff game against the Bills, and you guys got him up there with Josh Allen, Mahomes,
You
Brady,
guys?
Rodgers. I mean, come on, take it easy. What? Because he beat Alabama a game in the end.
That doesn't matter.
AJ McCarron won one of those too against LSU. He's not an elite quarterback. Listen,
Advantage, Mad Dog?
He's good. Okay, no
I
argument.
even give a take yet. Stop the intent.
I was just saying that AJ McCarron was a good point.
Go ahead.
And he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Thank you.
Carry on,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Very good. Think about it now from an elite quarterback. Is he better than Rodgers? He is not.
Okay.
Is he better than Brady?
No.
He is not.
No.
Is he better than Mahomes?
No.
He is not. Is he better than Josh Allen?
We don't know that.
Oh, he's not better than Josh
We don't know
Allen.
that.
He hasn't played a playoff game like Josh Allen did against the Chiefs.
Well, listen, first of all, Josh Allen's performance in that fourth quarter against the Chiefs was absolutely spectacular.
Haven't seen Watson do that.
It's the greatest fourth quarter I've ever seen. Take away that quarter and tell me what he's done that Deshaun Watson has not done.
Well, he won a great game the week before against the Patriots.
Deshaun
He threw
Watson,
6 touchdown passes.
Deshaun Watson, he got himself into all of this trouble. We were talking about Deshaun Watson, and whoever got him was going to be a legit Super Bowl contender, depending on that team, because that's how special he was. And all of a sudden, we going to forget that?
I'm not allowed to say I got to see more. He's played 3 years.
I can say that too, but I'm just saying, just don't just poo-poo and dismiss
whether
or not he's one of the quarterbacks in the game.
Game for your life.
Oh, Lord.
Josh,
Here we go with
what's
this
a fair
again. Here we go with this. The game for our life. You always ask me this question. Go ahead.
Josh Allen or Deshaun Watson?
I would say Josh Allen
Thank you. That was the point I'm trying to make.
Because Deshaun Watson didn't play this past season, okay?
Well, that's part of it.
That's why. If he had played this season,
Josh Allen because Watson couldn't play.
I'm just saying, no, it's not his fault, but the point that we just talking about talent. We're not talking about responsibility.
Mahomes or Watson?
Yeah. Of course, Mahomes.
All right,
Stop that.
Burrow or Watson?
Burrow or Watson? Excuse me. I like Watson just
he's
as well
not
as
as
Burrow.
good as Joe Burrow. He just got to a Super Bowl.
Oh, come on, dear. You go with
how do you want to
Jimmy Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl too. Are you talking about him that way?
I did not mention him.
All right, I'm just saying. Why you bring up that he went to the Super Bowl? We talk
Joe
talent.
Burrow's performance was different than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Joe
That's
Burrow.
not fair.
That's
That's
an insult.
Don't say that. Joe Burrow is great. I love Joe Burrow. He can ball. But I love Deshaun Watson, too. How many times have we sat on the show with one analyst after another talking about the greatness of Deshaun Watson before he got into this legal trouble?
Next year.
Why do you think it's a big deal?
Next year, you want Herbert or Watson?
Come on, man. Listen.
I'm asking you a
pick
question.
all of them ahead of Watson right now because Watson has been gone for the last year. So I got to see it again.
Well,
but I'm saying based on what we've seen from him thus far, he's right in that category.
No, he's not.
He's right in that category.
What category, Mahomes?
Excuse me? No, not Mahomes.
Allen?
Everybody else.
Rodgers?
Lamar Jackson? No, not listen.
Brady?
Tell me.
Stafford? How many guys you want me to name?
No. First of all, he's in the category. Well, before Stafford won the Super Bowl, hold on, time out. Before Stafford won the Super Bowl just now, what were we saying about him?
He won. What are you going to eliminate him?
No. I'm saying Deshaun Watson didn't play this last year, so I don't have a comeback for that because he didn't play.
Give us the category.
False, Steve.
You're putting him with the Lamar Jacksons, the Matthew Stafford. Who else?
Take away Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Okay, and I'll put Deshaun Watson up with all of them.
Dak Prescott?
In the same category as all of them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Listen.
Yes.
Lamar's got issues, but he was the MVP of the league. Was Watson ever the MVP of the league?
Did Lamar Jackson ever throw the football like Deshaun Watson could throw the football?
I agree with that.
All right.
I mean,
okay.
Would you forget about the Kansas City game a couple years ago when they had a 24-0 lead?
That's right.
He could not stop that momentum.
And Kansas City scored 41 straight. No doubt about it. He couldn't stop the momentum. But that was a blitzkrieg that came down upon him.
How about a few less 3 and outs when the game's on the line?
Excuse me. How did you feel about Bill O'Brien as the coach of the Texans at that time?
He's not coaching. That's what happened to him.
That's right. All right, then. So that had a lot to do with the performance, too.
A little bit. But I mean, the quarterback's got to make a you
He's
played.
the head
Oh, my
coach.
God.
He's
He's
the
got
head
him on this level.
coach. He's the head coach, man.
Not Otto Graham. Come on, stop.
I'm just telling you. What were you saying about Deshaun Watson when he was playing?
He's a top 10 quarterback.
Okay.
You got him in the top 5. That's crazy.
No. I didn't say top 5. What I'm saying to you is that
After the top 3,
listen,
Brady, Rodgers, and Mahomes, he's in the next category.
I'm saying it's a crapshoot with the rest of them. He's right in the conversation. You can't. Herbert, Burrow, Derek Carr,
Herbert.
Josh Allen. I said Justin Herbert. Right? All of them. Deshaun Watson is right
No,
there
it's not.
with all of them.
Not fair.
Oh,
Not
you
fair.
got to be crazy.
Not yet.
You got to be crazy.
You got a chance to be.
Excuse
You're
me.
putting him a high level. Not yet.
Listen, I'm putting them at a high
They
level.
were 4-12 2 years ago.
I'm putting him at a high
about
level.
that?
I am saying that Deshaun Watson, as a quarterback, this brother take away the creme de la creme, your Rodgers, the Brady, Mahomes, and he's in a conversation with anybody else.
I got to see more.
Anybody else.
I can't do that. That's not fair.
How many ones? 3 ones for Deshaun Watson?
Would you do that?
No.
Because remember, he is going to get suspended.
Yep.
That's
Roethlisberger got 6 games.
That's right.
Now, I think they knocked 2 off, so maybe it was 4.
I think
he's getting suspended.
Hey, listen.
So if you are an owner and you bring him to your team,
Listen.
and you're going to have people moaning and groaning, people are going to be digging up stuff, what's going on
Right,
here,
right.
and he's going to be suspended. So you give up 3 ones for that? I guess there's a team that's desperate enough, they will do so, like a Carolina who needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
The owner spends money, he don't care. So there probably will be an overpay. I'm not sure about 3
I
ones.
will tell you this. I'm not giving up 3. I give up 2, not 3, number 1. Number 2, let's get real serious here for a second here. This man had 22 cases against him.
He still does.
Criminally, he doesn't have to, they're not going to prosecute him. But civilly,
Yeah.
civil lawsuits, they coming down the pike. Okay, we understand that. We can't ignore what he has been accused of. And as a result, since the NFL has handed down suspensions for everything else, you got to give him a minimum of 6 to 8
Hey, he's going to get games.
6
He's
to
out.
8 games minimum. And by the way, we can't even rule out whether or not the NFL is going to let him play next season. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.